me about Anna Karenina. Were you familiar with this before you did the film?
Yeah, I first read the book when I was about 19, and my memory of it was as something that was just kind of very beautiful and romantic and very tragic. But I remember the character particularly being an innocent, and it was really quite shocking when I went back to it before we started shooting last year and suddenly went, whoa, this character is not what I remember it, and she is very different and she is much darker, and I think the question over whether she's a heroine or an anti-heroine is one that is constantly asked all the way through. And I thought this time around that was quite a fascinating thing to look at that kind of play with that moral ambiguity within the character.
And then what about filming it in the theater, this sort of whole different concept with people who probably wouldn't expect?
No, it's a very, very stylized version. I can safely say I've never seen a film like it. I mean, you talk about cinema as event films, and normally you mean kind of big action pieces. I think this is an event film. You know, it's not an action though, it's this kind of tragic romance, but I really don't think anyone will have seen anything like it.
Yeah, I saw it. It's amazing. Like, how was that, filming it all in this sort of confined space, and then you obviously leave, but...
Yeah, it was very exciting. I mean, it's most of it is set on one set, which is this kind of fantasy land of this theatre, but it changes to become anything you want it to become. So we had it become a racetrack, we had it become a ballroom, we had it become an ice rink, you know. I mean, it changed and did what we wanted to do, and I was very excited by that.
And then really quickly, working with Joe.
He's a wonderful, wonderful man, and I am incredibly lucky to have the relationship that I do with him. It's his imagination that I really love, and I think you see this in full bloom in this film, and it made it an incredibly exciting thing to work on, and hopefully a very exciting thing to see.